Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Turning to our top story here this afternoon, a New Year's Day chase leads to a sentencing for a Wisconsin man. 38-year-old Andrew Brisky will spend 7 years behind bars, followed by 3 years of extended supervision, pleading guilty to a fifth OWI and more. Around 2:30 January 1st of this year, Brisky fled from deputies in Jefferson County, leading them on a chase into Rock County, where Brisky reached 100 miles per hour. His truck was eventually blocked, and he was taken into custody. A Dubuque man faces several charges after the Joe Davis County State's Attorney's Office charges him with weapon and drug offenses. 45-year-old Jerome Hoskins faces a possession with intent to distribute cocaine and possession of a firearm by a felon charge. Following an investigation by Joe Davis County Sheriff's deputies, Hoskins was arrested on October 5th. A touch of the state line is driving south. Hamblock Ford announces they've purchased a Chevrolet GMC dealership in Ottawa. The new store will operate under the Hamblock Dealer Group team, which continues to grow across the state line and beyond. Joe Hamblock, owner of the dealer group, says the acquisition allows the team to continue bringing honest service to their communities. The temperatures may have returned to normal for this time of year, but leaders with Alpine Hills Adventure Park say the damage is already done. Following this week's heat wave, officials say they're forced to delay the season's opening due to what they call unideal conditions. The Rockford Park District's sledding hill typically needs a 4-foot snow base, a trend that seems difficult more and more to achieve at the beginning of each winter season. WIFR's Nathaniel Langley speaks with the park's operator about how they're staying afloat despite the unpredictable weather.
Hey folks, WIFR's Nathaniel Langley here, and it's about to be winter break for most kiddos in the Rockford area. But one of the city's busiest sledding hills still needs more snow. Be sure to tune in later today on WIFR and eventually on WIFR.com to see how Alpine Hills is getting ready, but also keeping an eye out on some encroaching warmth. Stay tuned.
Tadmore Tailoring and the Swedish American Health Foundation partner to spread warmth and cheer around UW's Carbone Cancer Center. 32 colorful blankets and 40 scarves are dropped at the center for patients to take if needed. CEO of Tadmore, Serene Al-Sharif, says spreading cheer any season doesn't have to be monetary. It could also be through donations or giving time.
It's a hard time in their life, and they're probably scared, cold, and we wanted to give them something to brighten their day on one of probably the most difficult days of their life. And we thought making them, when we reached out and asked what the cancer center could use for the patients, they said blankets.
City First Church partners with Constance Lane Elementary to provide presents to kids in need this holiday season. Santa handed gifts out to kids in kindergarten through 5th grade. Assistant Principal Crystal Bachman says students requested specific toys, and the church was happy to see their reactions, whether it was receiving sports equipment or Barbie dolls.
They scream with joy and delight. You will hear them just get very excited. Some of our teachers cry because it's just it's a blessing to them as well to see their children receive something and feel such joy.
And although we aren't getting too much snow for a white Christmas, you can still enjoy some indoor holiday fun with St. Nick this weekend. Santa Claus will be at the Carlson Ice Arena from 3 to 5 Saturday afternoon in Loves Park. A session on the ice and skate rental are covered for $13, but admission to Sapporo Play World is also included for kids under 12. You can also take a picture with Kris Kringle inside the rink from 3 to 4:30. And, of course, those stories and more will be coming up in our shows this afternoon and this evening. Those will be at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Of course, to make sure you're getting the latest news both in the state line and across the country, we want to make sure you guys head to our smartphone apps. There's going to be the WIFR News app, which I'm going to pop up on the screen for you guys right here. This is a QR code that you guys can scan for that. But this isn't going to be the only app that you guys are going to want to download. Not only this WIFR News app, but you're also going to want to download our WIFR First Alert Weather app. These are two separate apps, but this is also another resource you're going to want to have, especially as we go a little bit deeper here into the rest of the winter season. You're going to want to know this, especially once these once the winter weather roller coaster really kind of starts to go back to normal here, and we start to get some more of those cold temperatures rather than the 52-degree high that we're predicted to get here on Christmas coming up Thursday. That's all the stories that we have here. Thank you so much again for watching. We'll see you coming up here in a little over 10 minutes or so for WIFR News First to 4.